Hello everyone, welcome back to Warzone. Morloc to join us on a very cold, wintry day, and what better way to spend such a day than playing Warhammer 40,000 boarding actions. Today I'm going to be showing you a brand new set of MDF pre-printed terrain that comes with its own battle map. It is from Bandua Wargames and it is simply fantastic. Check this out.
This is Warzone Morloc.
And here it is, it's the Bandua Wargames boarding action set. It's not actually called that, I'll put the link on the video. But what it is fantastic. It comes pre-painted or pre-laminated with these wonderful neutral colours and designs. It's obviously the insides of an Imperial ship. It comes with lots of different door options, so you've got doors here, the hole. And they work on a little MDF hinge. It is MDF, it's printed and it goes together like a dream. I'm reassuringly assured by gentleman David, who put this together for me. Let's have a look at some of the printed pieces that you can see here. Lots of detail on there. And on the pillars are all the same. They go together in about, 8 pieces. So that's why I outsourced it to Dave, because he's got the patience of a saint. But once it's up and running, you get 109 pieces and you're ready to go. You get a decent mat that comes with it. It is quite thin. It's not the typical mousepad material, it's like a UPVC thing, so it comes rolled up as well, so it took me an absolute age to get it to be relatively flat. They do advise you use a hairdryer to try and get the kinks out of it, but once it's up and running, I spent the evening pinning it down with the terrain itself, keeping all those kinks out of it. So you've got enough pieces here. It's an exact replica of essentially the boarding action set that you get from GW, except there's columns and there's flats and there's doors. There's no A2, B7, 3.9, God knows what else. And you can put this map, this took me about 5 minutes to put together, just copying the layouts in the boarding actions compendium, which is a fantastic book that we will be playing lots and lots and lots of. Okay, just having another close-up look of a particular door piece here. So you can see it's all MDF. It works off a small hinge with the MDF door having 2 sockets. It lifts off very easily, so if you did want to swap the doors out for whatever reason, or I'm sure at some point they might release alternate skins or doors, you can see it pushes together really nicely. One of the complaints I did have of this set is the exposure of the MDF itself at the joins in particular. You can see on the top there, it's quite the garish brown MDF colour, which contrasts terribly with the print. I don't know if there's much of a way around that with the nature of MDF construction, but this was very easily solved, as you can see on this side, by just going over those points with a black felt tip pen. It took seconds or minutes for a lot of it to be done. Just to contrast the two there, I think you can see it blends in so much more. There's so much more immersion to be had here by just taking the time to colour in those edges, and that goes along the base as well. I did try it with a grey pen, it just didn't work. I think the black works sufficiently well and doesn't detract from the overall look of the terrain and gaming mat. This part of the video I'm just showing you how easily this stuff goes together. So here is one of the cornerstones, and there's just slots where it pushes in. There's none of this removing the capstone on the plastic right angle of a particular numbered piece. You can just click it in and it's good to go, and it sits perfectly flat, voila. And if you want to change it around very quickly, as we're going to be doing on Warzone Morloc when we're playing more and more games in a single day to make more videos, you can see how quickly you can put together a map. It'll literally take a few minutes per piece. Again, showing off the angles of the colouring in that I've done. Here's a door piece that's just showing you the door comes off so easily if you did want to change it. It's a very light, small hinge, 2 prongs there. And there you go, you just slots on top, pushes flat, voila, done, and it works really nicely, and it's quite a significant door. I think it's because it's all laser cut now, it goes together like a dream. Okay, just to show you a bit more detail on the mat itself. It is quite thin, but for the price point coming in at roughly just over £100 for the whole set. I don't think you can expect much more. I think it would push the price up a little bit too high if they did the mousepad material. Obviously it's the same grid layout as the boarding action set, so it fits perfectly. All the measurements are identical, so there's no issues with cross compatibility, except this gives you a lovely sort of Imperial Eagle if you look carefully enough. There you go, look at that, it's gorgeous, as long as you can keep it flat, which was one of my only two issues. So it's the mat, a little bit thin. You could either, if you were so minded to, stick it to a piece of card or MDF or chipboard or whatever, so you've got a permanent setup with it all stuck down, or there's lots of third-party options where you can get boarding action size neoprene mousepad material. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. Stick around, Warzone Morloc coming back with a battle report next week.